Welcome to Noelle's Nook. Come on in. A fun book just for you. Take a look, it's being read. I'll read aloud. You can listen anywhere. Activities to do and ways to grow. I'll read aloud. Fun for everyone. Take a look, it's being read. I'll read aloud by Noelle. Come into Noelle's Nook. Let's read a book. Hey guys, welcome to our Halloween party. Let me take out my vampire teeth so you can understand me. I'm so excited for this video of Noelle's Nook to be our Halloween party. And since it's our Halloween party, we are going to read the Berenstain Bears Trick or Treat. Isn't this cover so exciting? You guys should create your own one. I think I might have one. Oh, you know what's coming back this episode? The magical box. I seem to misplaced it again. Oh my goodness. Oh, here. There we go. I found it. It looks very exciting. I'm so excited to figure out what you guys did with the title. Oh, this is so cool. It says trick or treat on it, and it has brother and sister with 2 pumpkins just for them. That is so nice. You guys should create some just like it. Maybe even better. Very exciting. Let's get into it. The Berenstain Bears Trick or Treat. Even little bears accept a good fright when they go out for treats on Halloween night. The sights and sounds of autumn were pushed all around as Mama pushed her shopping cart along the path that led to the Bear family treehouse. The trees and scrubs were ablaze with color. Farmer Ben's pumpkins stood bright orange in the October sun. The crows cawed noisily as they searched the stubble for bits of corn. Wild geese in great V formations honked high in the sky as they flew south. But the surest sign of the season was inside the treehouse, hiding behind Papa Bear's easy chair. It was Brother Bear waiting to try out his Halloween costume on Mama. It wasn't Halloween yet, but brother and sister couldn't wait to try on their new costume. Sister was going to be a beautiful ballerina. Well, what do you think? She said, taking the 3rd position. Shush, said Brother. Mama's coming. Brother had chosen to be a spooky monster on Halloween. He had bought the spookiest monster mask he could find, and Mama made the rest of the costume. Wow, these are some cool costumes. How about you guys vote on which costumes you like best? Up there in the little dot where you guys voted before on our Poetry Tea Time video. I would love to see what you guys think of the costumes. Boo, he shouted as Mama came in with the groceries. Help, a monster, she cried, pretending to be frightened. It's only me, Mama, he said, showing his face. So it is, said Mama. Well, that just goes to show that appearances can be deceiving. Appearances can be deceiving? What's that mean? Asked Sister. It's just a grown-up way of saying that things aren't always what they look like, explained Mama as she unpacked the groceries. Look, goodies, said Brother. Hands off, please, said Mama. Those are for trick-or-treaters who come to our house tomorrow night. Brother and Sister were very excited about Halloween and a little nervous. This is the first year they'd be going trick-or-treating without a grown-up along to supervise. I'm not so sure I like the idea of them going by themselves, said Papa, as she carved the pumpkin he got from Farmer Ben. It's pretty spooky out there, he asked, making scary faces at the cubs. Now, Papa, said Mama, if brother and sister want to accept the challenge of going out on their own, I think we should encourage them. But remember, there's a strict rules. You'll stay in your own neighborhood and you won't eat any treats until you're back home. Besides, said Brother, we made a trick-or-treat date with Cousin Freddie, Lizzie Bruin, and Queenie McBear. There, said Papa, putting the finishing touches on the jack-o'-lantern. Then he lit a candle inside it and turned out all of the lights. It was pretty scary. The next day, brother and sister began planning the trick-or-treat route they'd follow that night. Brother got a pencil and paper and made a map of the neighborhood. That way, he explained, they wouldn't miss anybody. Let's see now, he said. We'll stop at our houses first, Freddie's, Lizzie's, and Queenie's, and then we'll do Farmer Ben's and our sitter, Miss Grizzle. Miss Grizzle for sure, agreed Sister. She usually makes Halloween cookies, and Teacher Jane, she gives out the good stuff. How about Dr. Grizzly, said Brother. She's into health snacks. I think so. Just be polite, said Sis. Grams and Grams, of course. I'll tell you one place we are going to miss, said Brother, folding his map. What place is that? Asked Sister. That one, he answered, pointing out of the window at the home of old Ms. McGriz. It was a spooky, twisted old treehouse in a thicket at the end of Crooked Lane. We're definitely not going there, he added with a shiver. Why ever not? Asked Mama, who was listening. Why not? Said the cubs. Because she's a witch. That's why not. That's utter nonsense, protested Mama. True, Ms. McGriz is old and bent, and rather forbidden looking, but I can assure you she's a perfectly nice person. But the cubs didn't believe her. Not for a minute. They knew better. Everybody knew better. No doubt about it. Ms. McGriz was a witch for sure. Just after dark, a picture of a skeleton and the wicked queen from Snow White came for Brother and Sister. Do you guys like their cousins' costumes better than brothers and sisters? You can also vote on that. Right up there on the little dot with the eye in the middle. You know. They were Freddie, Lizzie, and Queenie, of course. They turned together and ventured out into the darkness with their trick-or-treat bags. Everyone looked so good in their costumes. I don't know how you could possibly choose just one. Before they could get started collecting Halloween goodies, they were joined by some worrisome company. Too Tall Grizzly and his gang out for mischief. Too Tall didn't waste any time trying to get Brother and Sister and their friends to go along with him and his gang. Come on, we'll show you goody-goodies how to have some real fun. Halloween fun, he said, pulling Brother along with him. What sort of fun? Asked Brother worryingly. Oh, you might say we're going to put the trick back in Trick or Treat, he said, chuckling. It was so dark that Brother and the others didn't notice where they were heading. Hey, said Sister, this is Crooked Lane. That's right, said Too Tall. We're going to play a few tricks on old Witch McGriz. What sort of tricks? Asked Brother. Her gnarled, twisted old treehouse loomed ahead. First, whispered Too Tall, taking a roll of his toilet paper from his jacket, we'll decorate her house with a little of this, and then maybe we'll tie a few knots in her clothesline, then smear some honey on her broomstick so she'll stick to it when she flies. Before Too Tall and his gang could start some mischief, the front door opened and a bright yellow light stabbed the darkness, and there in the doorway stood the frightening figure of old McGriz. Ah, she said in a gravelly voice, I'm ready for you. Then she led the terrified cubs into a cozy living room. To their great surprise, there was a big tray of beautiful candy apples, all prepared for Halloween visitors. Mama was right, whispered Sister to Brother. Miss McGriz is a sweet, kind old person. The cubs thanked her for the beautiful apples and went on their trick-or-treating business. Later that evening, Brother and Sister were at home looking at all their treats they had collected. The beautiful candy apples stood out, and Papa asked where they came from. From Miss McGriz, answered Brother. From the scary old-looking grouch puss that lives down Crooked Lane, said Papa. That's right, said Brother, taking a delicious bite of his apple. You must really try to remember, Papa, said Sister, giving her apple a little lick. Up here, there's always a lesson to be taught. What do you guys think that is? Take out a piece of paper and write down the lesson. Let's open our magical box to see what the real lesson is of this story. Oh, I love the magical box being back in this episode. Yay! Oh, it says lesson on it. How cool. In cursive. I didn't know you guys could write cursive. Very good. Let's see here. This is the lesson of the book. Oh, let me share it with you guys. One lesson I found was appearances can be deceiving. That is the lesson. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so glad you guys can make it to the Halloween party in Noelle's Nook. I really enjoyed reading this story to you guys, and I hope you guys can use the lesson in your life. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys next time.